Okay, abusua pressure ewo Honorable Randy Abiso and right baby breaky the mama NPP minority or more calling for the dismissal of a Honorable Randy Abi latest updates be at the former so yeah the bremwaha gossip politics so unsubscribe subscribe like and hit it on the notification bells and any update be ever dropping on so once able to me akabi sisi pressure ewo Honorable Randy Abiso in a CocoaBod sector no abusua enye asem keto appointing no sisi ano wa hitting on his chest file a list of NPP criminal appointees and as a former appointees in CocoaBod and as a omo involved in criminalities no or file a list no e dia Akroma attorney general enimani yama attorney general so I sit down call for their arrest with immediate effects. Omo involved in the criminal activities. CocoaBod no. Sikadie bia na so contract bia akoso bia no. Randy abi file list no. The Akroma attorney general. Ama attorney general so call for their arrest with immediate effect or arrest. Omo no asan so a prosecute. Omo say di kan dey abremo say wa file an asset. Why fast track court or the best service case we what they are prosecutors are and coffee and say at least the an sacking a bemananya a year vivid evidence na or the total achi or more any asam keto according no Dr. Ren at the honsem ababetuja or cha some coffee say arrest your money and you can say the obia and hochen into honorable and the abbey on your fast na on file list no and come attorney general mommy corner you can go to unsubscribe subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that any updates we ever dropping or once every to me akabi madam ase
a CocoaBod machine me ne twehwe nkomo e wo me platform yi so ntu nya nhwe video no a bomodin na kwhwe video is very insightful a kwan obetumi afaso obetumi solve some of the cocoa problems that face the nation Ghana abusia mamemfa the hot news no memfa nhyase na miwia matomebo ase na makọ the other news Asenso Boachi versus honorable minister for roads no honorable Agboja. But before no, Randy Abbey has been in the news. Randy Abbey has been in the news. Cocoa farmers versus the CEO of CocoaBod. And Senseme Koso, what is the issue? What is the matter? Dr. Ren, my brain chile is saying, fire for fire. Ibedi hon komo. There was a time Kevin Taylor ebe kan sembi ewo ni Facebook. Okase enema bi koso ewo CocoaBod. Na CocoaBod no ora Randy Abbey on city app. No onye ne nyoma yi because ne need n'echi omoye den omohwe no ye mu bi wo ho ansem ni bi wo ho yensa kan how we say it sometimes I don't know how people take it. You know, many people are being blinded by politics. Tie to de bia o ka no kra no na the colors of the political party no akata nani efra nani. That is what NPP yemu be etu etia editia the NPP government. I stand here for Ghana and not for political party. I'll tell you. And I'll be honest with you. John Mahama, yo be ye ama Ghana for one tono and me Papa Ghana me fishe. That is why I've changed my name to Papa Ghana. Because I have what? A responsibility. And Ghana is my responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, what did Kevin Taylor ekaye? Me do be call asema Kevin Taylor ekafa ora Randy Abbey ho. Na wehu asem no nkofo bi wo a utu omofo a they think they know too much and then they don't want to listen. They don't want to adhere to advice because to them, you know, at least maybe our school saying Kevin Taylor, on your PhD holder, you know, how dare Kevin Taylor to advise him. But that is the gospel truth. You know, Juma Yemu be a boy for the cocoa farmers to vote for NDC. You have no idea. You have no idea. The job at Yema NDC to win power in Ashanti region, Western North. I mean the cocoa a year friend is regions. No, you guys have no idea. And today, Yakofa Ora Randy Abbey say ono ana embeshe eye cocoa farmers so. No na CocoaBod hun sensem enkoso ye. And his friend Kevin Taylor sent him a message that he should be careful because onimniama enkoso ho watini nyina na wehu ni nyina enema womo ye ewo CocoaBod. Randy Abe asemi ba abontin. To me, if I was the president of Ghana, I would just reassign him. Me pamono. And I manage my akoye. But you see, Randy Abe is President John Mahama's boy, one of his darling boys. Anything. So, what happened? And CocoaBod, the president had to immediately call for an emergency meeting to make sure they will solve the problems. A friend is saying, CocoaBod. Fair enough. That is brilliant on the part of the president of Ghana. But I kind of crano without fear or apology, just like I've done it from the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. What happened at CocoaBod? Randy Abe was appointed to CocoaBod January 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, it means to say Dr. Randy Abe when you over 1 year at CocoaBod. Mebwana ayampa. It is a Dr. Randy Abe enya over 1 year of CocoaBod. Then it means he said definitely no. The akosu of CocoaBod bian when ya a time and yama akosu of CocoaBod. And he's saying if there is any rot at CocoaBod within the first 3 months, no, me assure say onim. Na onim no and a mombe no too fast rot na CocoaBod no. Because and I would see the interviews I walk radio station, TV station. He is still re-echoing a car NPP bottle war. And yama basa NPP yeah, and one a walker. Look, this is the thing I get pissed when I hear politicians talk about. And mami bufu my brabo. We've given you a position and we pay you with taxpayers' money. We've given you a position, paid you with taxpayers' money. You have 1 good year. You are still re-echoing what the past government, CocoaBod. Then you are a joker. I'm telling you. By now, no, if you are talking to Ghanaians, you should be telling Ghanaians, maybe to CocoaBod. President appointed me with January 2025. No, maybe who said there were a lot of rots. A year previous government near them. A year or must send your baby. And until some call for ABCD no. Me do din aqua command the Attorney General said on your moon shemu. Mrs. said in the next 1 or 2 months no. You better arrange you before court. Na a year. Sika o mawia na sika o madi dream ni katahye ne proya akoso ho no ya twenwo maso Randy Abe anyewu and he was dying with the NPP people. He thought to say NPP people no wo ye enkophobia asemboni bi to they will come and protect him. No, they will not. Enubi anana sami jemfi eya agrada Oman sika ebeye hihi bubru, and he was advised and would tune him. We still have some NDC members who continuously do business with the NPP for Amokacha is somewhere corrupt. So what sense does it make? And you hear people say, oh, the problem is that Nanado's government destroyed the entire cocoa sector. That is the reason why NDC was voted into power. John Mahama has 3 years to leave office. 1 year is already gone. What happened to those who caused the rot? What has happened? Oh, please keep the dog. What happened to those who destroy the economy. What happened to those who destroyed the CocoaBod sector? Mibusamo. Omo say CocoaBod no. Is it Ghana for na say mo bear cost now? Now you are telling us saying for say CocoaBod, Oma destroy CocoaBod. Now you are saying that then the cocoa farmer should go and pay the price. What kind of, you see, this is what I don't like about politicians. Every time we hear about cost sharing and not bearing the cost, we shift it onto the poor Ghanaian. On the factor, a sikafo no mo bo krono ne de. Wo mo di omakosko mo di pen abo krono ne de, ni jai wo mo sa. This is wrong. This is totally nonsense. Look, there is a lot of people who are complaining, NDC people, and if you people don't know, I'm telling you guys. Yes. A lot of foot soldiers are complaining. And I'll give you example. A typical example is what happened at a friend said Ayawasu East with Baba Jama and Semino. Ordinarily, like the foot soldiers will go with the president's directive. Ordinarily, the NDC foot soldiers will say, okay, let's listen to the president. But they chose to go with Baba Jama and the NDC party. And then they ignored the NDC caucus in parliament. It should tell you some signs. It should tell you that people are not happy. Look, cocoa farmers, you be a bra, you know. You have no idea. And they're saying, you see, a year, a friend is saying, a year, a Jumakubia, you targeted woman from 2022, 2023, 2024 for them to vote for the NDC or any other third person or whoever was the cocoa farmers and a year minus what the local a year friends community minus no. Because over local community minus now for cocoa farmers, no muji wudia, automatically you win power. Yes. Because you are having about almost 1.1 million cocoa farmers. The mining sector, no, you have almost about 2 million people. So if you are going into any election, now timinya sa cocoa farmers and the miners no on your side, automatically you win power. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. And they say, because Ghana's economy, no, ejinasa to enyema minu iso. The gold industry and the cocoa farming industry. In the Nkofosano, you don't joke with them. You don't play with them. You don't toy with their businesses. You make sure, say, you do everything possible to be on top of issues, to solve their problems for them. Randy Abe, you came. And immediately, you people thought to say you are smart. And Kevin Taylor warned you about 17 weeks ago. He warned you, said, look, everything you are doing at CocoaBod, you know, people know. And yes, it's true. Because the people that you are working with, friends, CocoaBod, no, a lot of them are NPP people who are still there and they still feed us information. Now you people claim that there is a reset. Maybe John Mahama wants the reset too, but many of his appointees are not willing and ready for the reset. And that is the gospel truth. Look, listen to the cocoa farmers.
President. If he said, baby. Say me mediate 1 year. And so me say adwuma na na be so me ni adwuma bi am ye. Eti me ye ku adwuma ya ye cooperative. Me ya president. Me ya president. Na if he say ye chom ye hu ni ababy da. Say me mediate 1 year. And so me say adwuma na na be so me ni adwuma bi am ye. Eti me ye ku adwuma na makoto mi cocoa na abusumi nine untu ya meka e dey na opese me abrewa mi di se adwuma be na me nye
ma me ka fla ban ti mo de
adise dey na bi ya pa mi tell o ka bi e chom no be cocoa mu wanye kakra ni ade ma ye de atum na kakra ya de atum so na wo so sika yi ma ye na ye be ni nti adise de ade ye de to ade la sre no ye sre no
utie ma me ne kasa. You see, what many people don't understand is that when it comes to the cocoa industry now, farmers no omo cooperatives, omo associations, omo join. Majority of these associations no politicians are infiltrated through these associations. Yes. And indeed, so we a politician, now you are appointed as a CEO of CocoaBod. You must be smart. And majority of these cocoa farmers no are coming from particular regions, predominantly the Akan regions, where we all know where their votes goes. So for you to win massively their votes, you don't joke with them. It's not now that you have to come and be giving long speeches and long talks and speaking big grammar. No. You solve their problems for them. The people who you think created mess, you arrest them. You get them arrested, imprisoned, confiscate their assets. If you have to sell some of the assets, sell it and use it to pay these farmers. But you sit down quietly. And you are expecting Ghanaians to come and say, oh, and that's it. For over 1 year, they be oma bokrono, obianko prison, obianko jail. Now, most of us what they say. Because some people bokrono, na farmer no bokrono, ebe share the burden of Akroma there. Then what is the use of Randiabi as a CEO? We are sick and tired of obia bokrono. We are in John Mahama's second year. You quickly tell the Attorney General, give the Attorney General with the facts. Let Attorney General do his investigation and arrange the people before court. And can you have a case to tell the farmers, say, someone said now you will be a prison. Mom see the way prison, mom see the way prison, mom see the way prison. I did do musica. You the people born here to almost send your money in the cocoa farmer will understand. Now, Obekaja so obi abokrono afini ewunchi obi a. Do you think that people will come and say something serious? Do you think that the cocoa farmer will take you guys serious? No. So you people have to sit up because the place I'm on is very sensitive. Being a CEO of CocoaBod, they are very sensitive position. It's like being a minister for lands and natural resources. And the president trusted you, Randy Abbey, to do a job. You were always on Good Morning Ghana, interrogating these people, asking big questions. And they have given you a position like this. You are still speaking big grammar. Look, that is not what the cocoa farmer needs. The cocoa farmer does not need those big English. They need you to solve their problems for them. If somebody has stolen, get the person arrested. And then, next year, na mo kwa kope obi obedi NDC ni. Obeti ana fe mo koto aba. Let me tell you something, and I'll say it here to people, to you watching me. When NPP for call omo primaries no, NDC did something smart. Esheda so mun support to mun support to Kennedy, mun support to Kennedy. Let me be honest with you here, and I'll say it for the first time. You saw Kevin Taylor say, if we neko obey den obebo modiana wa broadcast Kennedy a compare with Japan the campaign no. Ladies and gentlemen, now don't take it for granted. I'm telling you here. The people who were behind Kennedy and supporting Kennedy, majority of them were cocoa farmers and minus. Yes. And if he had won, it would have been tough. Yes, NDC would have won, but it would have been hard for the NDC candidate to win. It's not a joke. Because who take these people for granted? The cocoa farmers and these miners are ube lusu election. Ube lusu election. And that is the gospel truth. So, look, yebeka no kreno, de ne bubefu no, de bumfu, de open no kreno de obetie no kreno. De on pen no kreno de is up to him or her. Now, yentie eye yenua anaye papa eye atu Asian. What okache cocoa farmers any oba power.
Yes, Onya maya no komu de ya matiti ya matiti o na nanom etiti so de yesika ma no ene wakọ etemesra ba ne sampane chaw ni die kwa so de nyame pane chaw
You so when the other konya kra ajiska.
na yesika no ya kakra ma ya wati ya fo hu afu
Ohun tra omo won remu omo twa. You have given yourself this chance. Go for the Samuni NPP dia mekai mu o omo ni ntro twa papa omo de ye Kwame Nkrumah. I always tell you people here omo de ye Kwame Nkrumah. Omo de ye Kwame Nkrumah nti say wo so omo twan. What you do with them, you don't spare them. You punish them hard. Now with the gina so aka che nkofo ni say omo be ball kro no omo ni ye. Omo nyine koma no atum de bia omo ye ecom conferences, ecom press conference ni na wuhu. Then na mo twen. Next year na mo twen za mbejele omo. Sometimes na mo be kwa akotom aba o. Maso aye hye ekwa koyi leaders ebe DNDC anim. Why na eba be nyinya time? Mibusam. Mo beti mani biem na 4 years na aba. Afi no enche ba wo afi abewie o. 1 year ko Ghana ni ko wi abanchia. Intentem na ne are remanded, intentem na ne are registered before court, intentem na no akwakoda prison. Mo the politicians ne bokro no afi na mbeka che so the wheel of justice grinds slowly. Mo beka che say the wheel of justice grinds slowly. Ah? Hey. Yo, ye wa ha. Ye de yenko ba bia ye beka no kre no. Ukraine so de ye ka momubi no mobaba be di atem.
Okay, abusuya we ne ensma ekoso e political highway so Dr. Ren na achese yetene nka se odisa ensem no etudwa e de amaya sisia no honorable Randy Abi NPP minority di eja egu ni chem no so drop expose against them. Mommy enko ya beda masse some de pene kokoti sa ensem we e de mai aha e go se politics TV so beda masse